Greetings from me to you.
What's up, Riley?
What it do, Tree?
Facebookies, my Twitter fingers, and the YouTubers. Now we going on TikTokers. We going on Instagrammers. Come on,
Yes, we got it
yes,
cracking open.
yeah. We doing big things, right?
Yes, we are.
Hi, TikTokies. Hey, TikTokies. Hey, TikTokies. Hey, TikTokies. We live on TikTok. And this is the Treetips Show. We are presenting Hootie Who's finest talk show.
Yes, how everybody is doing.
What's up,
Welcome.
Yetta?
Come in, come in. What it do, Tree Tip? You already know. Tree Tip with the dip.
What it don't do.
Maybe you already know, but I know you got to think about it though, because it's a lot of things that's been going on. And girl, have you done heard?
Oh my God, it's a whole
Word.
lot going on. It's
It
a
really
whole lot
is.
going on. And we're going to get into some good stuff today. Because
Right.
that's a topic for us. I'm going to start doing our topics for the show. You know, our first shows, we was just basically getting our feet wet, introducing the production of it and all of that good stuff. But we got to get back, we got to get to some topics because our topics be juicy.
Yeah, it is juicy. We live a juicy life.
You are so silly. All right, all right. Let me pull that's what I had up. My weather. We have been having technical difficulties, everyone. Technical difficulties. So that's why we're a little late because I had to shut my computer down and for us to start all over. So everything that I had saved on my computer, ready to go for y'all, got to start all over.
That's all right. And if we can't start over, we a freestyle because that's what we do. We might not rap, but we chat. And
You gotta love computers, don't you?
you already know. They
You
man made,
having your
buddy.
own
They man made. They man made.
child. If I just need to okay, here we go. All right, we back up.
Okay.
All right, ready? So you know we always start off with the what? With the weather, girl.
The weather, honey.
With the weather. What's going on out there in LA,
Well,
California?
I'm going to tell you what's going on and what's not going on. What's going on is this, my people on Instagram, Facebook, and all over. Someone hacked into my stuff, okay? I just got to let y'all know that I got a hacker hater and they hacked and took all my stuff away. So everything you hearing from me is pretty much freestyling, y'all, because my stuff is gone. But I been, don't break. That's what it do.
That's how
So
we go.
my weather not showing up
But I
right
got
now.
you. You know, when you ain't got it, I got it, right?
And that's why we roll like that.
That's how we get down, baby.
Man.
What's up, Shiny O Foe? What's up?
What it do? All my Instagrammies on there. What it do, y'all? Love y'all. Let's talk about it.
We got some TikTokies too. Hi, Carlito. I see you on TikTok Live. Anyway, Los Angeles. We always start with home. Well, my born and raised place, your home, really.
Okay, Bleeper, trying to get in.
Hold on, let me. He got
there you go. There you go. He on my Instagram. What it do? We got the Bleeper. This the Bleeper. What it do, y'all? On the real, he on the show. I love this dude right here from the bottom of my heart, y'all. You know it. One of Hootie Who's finest, certified. Yeah.
But Bleeper, I want to bring you back on in a little bit. I got a whole little segment for you. So stay tuned. Okay?
Don't go nowhere, Bleep.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. That's my handsome right there.
What's up, sis? We got my sis Anna in the house on Facebook.
What you do, Anna? How you doing, baby girl?
And we have, who else we have? We
Yeah,
have
you on.
Suman join TikTok. Come on. And Shanice Gonzalez 13 on the gram. What? All right. So let me see. Yelly.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. I need your attention. I need
Oh
your
yeah, you got me, baby. You already know I can do 4 things at one time.
So the weather out there in Cali,
Hmm.
you probably freezing for your blood. It's 67 degrees out there, really.
Freezing my off.
Has it been cold like that for the last couple of days?
Listen, if the weather got a mental status, it's definitely bipolar out here.
Yeah, because the last show it was burning up. It was 80 something out there.
Right, right.
Well, I know for a show. I know for sure. I'm out here in KC Mo, and it's definitely bipolar weather in the Midwest. If you've never or don't have anyone that live out here, they can tell you. We can be up and down all the way around. We get all seasons. Today we are the same as y'all out there. Really, it's 67 degrees out here in KC Mo.
Ooh, and I know it feel good to you out there because that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it feels great to us. This is good weather.
Yeah, there ain't no
It's
good weather
actually
out
kind
here.
of hot.
Everything is gray today.
It was a hot day for me today. All right, let's keep going. We got Chi-Town in the house.
What it do?
Chicago, it's always cold. Do they even heat up in the summertime, y'all?
I don't know.
Mm. But it's 51 degrees in Chicago right now.
Oh no. Oh no.
Dang, they're freezing for Cali people.
And them people out there ain't no joke. Give it up to Chicago, man. But I had to stay at one of y'all train stations when I was going to see my daddy. And I'm gonna tell you, honey, you think the people downtown crazy? You ain't
Chi-Town,
never heard nobody ask me for a weed and a blunt
Chi-Town off the chain.
on the
All
real.
right, so we moving on to our Georgia peaches. ATL is in the house, baby.
What it do?
5 degrees. They are having good weather out there. Shout out to our ATL family.
What it do? Yeah,
I
ATL,
know
ATL.
y'all got to get out and about and go shopping. I heard shopping is big in ATL.
Oh yeah, they got some fly ass shit out there. They really do.
They really do. Well,
They
they got
really
fun
do.
stuff everywhere, but I heard that ATL be cracking with the shopping.
Oh
Got to
yeah, I
get out
love
there
it.
really and go shopping. But you've been out there with Shaniqua.
Hmm. Yes,
That's,
I've been out there and it is beautiful out there. I'm trying to tell you, it's like a baby LA.
that's what I thought. All right, our last one we cannot leave out. H Town, Houston, Texas is in the house.
What it do?
You know it's hot in Texas.
Okay, what's the weather in Detroit, man? Because I need to know, man.
Okay, so Texas is 84 degrees right now.
Oh, that's a great number. Great number. Cha-ching.
That's well, you like the heat, but you Texas humidity, I don't know.
Don't wear your wig. Don't put no wig on.
Ooh. All right. Let's see where we at. We okay. Detroit in the house, Michigan. That is the state where it is always cold too. It's
Right.
55 degrees out there, really.
On the
Yeah,
real.
they are freezing out there. It's 55. Well, it's not colder than Chi-Town, but it's cold in Detroit, Michigan right now.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh my God. So, really, Rail, what is your thing about it, girl?
Man,
My
listen, I
thing
got so
about
many things about it, man. So many things about it. I'm gonna start off with the thing about it. What is the thing about it? Ready? Because I got about 4 things, 4 opinions, and
well,
8 misunderstandings.
well, let's get on topic now. We talking about how can a man have his woman broke if he have money? Why do she feel like she is broke? How can a woman be saying I'm broke, but my man got some money? Is that
That's
even
not a word.
is that real in 2023?
I mean, it is. It definitely is, but women have been bossed up so greatly right now. You
Right.
know, so
Correct. So
she
how
got all the money.
I don't know. I just think that this taps into our power as women. And even I remember growing up, we was told you don't never go out on a date without having your own money, just in
Yeah,
case.
just in case.
And I live by that in real life. Like
Me
in real
too.
life, like unless you just have that agreement with your husband where you're gonna be the stay-at-home mom and he's gonna work and take care of everything. And even then, with so much going on with social media, and when COVID hit, everything turned virtual. Even then you can make money as sitting at home.
Yes, you can definitely.
Make your own money sitting at home.
Yeah.
What you think about that, Relly? You think a woman should be without income? Do you think we should turn that power over to the man, even if he want us to?
Well, in order to want somebody to do something, you got to make sure that person is taken care of, first of all.
Right.
Right? But we living in a day and age where the reels are switched back and forth. You know, you got the women that don't mind doing the 12 hours, and the man don't mind sitting at home with the children, right? But right, and because I got a but there, so it's a lot that play out with that, right? So, for instance, if you're going to do them type of things, or hopefully you open enough to do that, because that'll get on your damn nerves. I'm sorry, but it will, right? You're making all the money, and he's not really making them. Not unless you have an understanding. Now, understanding is the best thing in the world to have. You feel me?
True. True.
Because I come from a land where you help each other. It's not a one sided thing, right? That's where I come from. Seeing
Right.
real men take care of their women, whether that was his wife or his girlfriend, he took care of her.
But that was back. That's what I'm saying. That was back in when we was kids. You know what I'm saying? That was back then. I'm talking about like right now. Right now, women are is kicking butt in all areas. You know what I'm saying? Like we at the top of our game in all areas. I just don't. For me, as a black woman in this world today, I don't think that is wise for any woman to be put in a position where they don't have their own income, or their own money. And if and you know me, really, I'm a builder, I'm a business person. I constantly, God has filled me up with business, business, business. I just
Mhm.
have to keep it in perspective. But I can't understand, I just can't understand people that don't um want their own.
Right. I think you should have your own, right? I really do. I don't think that, you know,
Not your own meaning by yourself, but you bringing something to the table.
exactly.
And I feel if your man or your husband or man has money legitly, he need to put you on.
Yeah, but you can't even call him your man if you're not on, man. I'm sorry, but if you really walking around here right now and you got a whole dude, a whole female, and you running around looking for gas money, blunt money, and shit like that, right? And then you saying, "Oh, but this is my dude and this is my girl." Well, to me, you look like a damn fool. Honestly, that's just how I see it. Anybody want to argue? Let's argue. Come up in the chat. We can go back and forth about it. Because I'm gonna tell you this: when a woman is making more money than a man is, hopefully she's a humble spirit, right?
Mhm.
Because if she not a humble spirit, you gonna feel this low every damn day, right? Because she gonna lose respect for you. I'm sorry, but that's where it go. 9 out of 10, it'll lead to something else. It
But
really
this
will.
topic is the woman is broke and the man have the money. And that's a whole different ball game.
The husband or the man.
The husband, man, it doesn't matter. If you with a man, a person, and you in a relationship with them, and you're broke and they have money, it's something not pandering out with that. Like, and for me, I think the only men that want a woman that don't have anything is a man that want to control her in every aspect. That's just my opinion.
Right.
That's my thing about it.
And there's nothing wrong with it, baby.
If you don't have your own power, you don't have your own get up and be able to control your environment, then things are out of your control, period. And they're in somebody's control. And when they're in somebody else's control and not with you having no part in that, you're going to get controlled. That's where I'm going with it.
I
If
mean,
you,
yeah. I mean, yeah. In some instance, you are gonna get control, but that's on both ends of the street, though, right?
hmm,
Because if he got money, which he's supposed to be in control, right? Because that's just the righteous way, right? Because, like I said and said again, it's God, the man, and the wife. It's never nothing else beyond that, right? So that's just the rules, right? So if she gets control, that's giving her a whole lot of leverage. If he has control, that's his job to have control. Like
well,
he's supposed to. That's
here's
what.
my thing about it.
Right.
Here's my thing about it. I don't think a lot of these men is need control. Period. And I'm sorry.
No,
They need
you're right. You're right. You're
control
absolutely
in
right.
what they're good in, but even when you look back at women in our family and women that we grew up around that we call aunties now, all of them really took care of stuff. They took care of the household and had jobs. The
Right.
man didn't really do nothing. If they had a man that worked, he didn't do
But
nothing
I
but
don't
work.
know because when
He
I
didn't
look
do
at
nothing
it
but
like,
work. And he did work and bring it home, but there's a lot of other things to holding a family together than just working and bringing home the bacon. Like, so I think from my point of view, my thing, I've seen black women especially taking care of the whole household, not financially. We was raised with our fathers and grandfathers and uncles that brought home the bacon.
always.
But their wives always took care of everything.
Yeah, that's who they gave their money to take care of everything. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Right. So we're in a different time right now. You know why? Because women are getting the careers more at a more faster pace than black men, especially in our race. I only can speak about our race, especially in our race. So women are getting careers more
Right.
than black men. Black men, they're starting to pick it up. I think with COVID happened, I've seen a lot of black men pick it up with starting their own businesses. Doing the truck driving thing was really huge, which was, I think, amazing. Because and look how God lined it up. We was having wasn't it a crisis in the United States where
Mm-hmm.
stuff wasn't being delivered, and then
Mm-hmm.
just opened up all of these doors
It
uh,
did.
for our men and women. Because you got Tika, you got women that's,
Yeah, yeah. I got a homegirl that's pushing that truck, baby.
yeah,
She
her
pushing
own
that truck,
business.
baby.
And so that opened up a lot of doors for the men that really want to do something right now. And I think it pushed them to another level. But I think it also pushed black women to a higher level as well. We both got pushed, and we was already like right here to them being right here. And it's not and we can go in deep with that. It's an economic thing. It was a setup from the start to have our
Definitely.
black men incarcerated and all that, and we're gonna get in deeper on that um,
Yes.
next week. Is not I'm not putting them down in this, because it was a setup for them to be right here. That whole thing was a setup. But when COVID hit, it pushed them up, but it also pushed us up. And I seen a lot of black women starting skincare lines, making their own candles, sewing wigs, selling hair, doing hair, creating LLCs. Man, sky's the limit. We really we black women really took some things to a higher level. And so it really, it kind of, I don't know, I hate to say this, but it kind of irks me when when I see a woman that don't want her own. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like her own. Even though I got a husband, but I got my own stuff going on. He got his
Mhm.
own stuff going on.
Right.
And we got stuff going on together. But in the meantime, between time, you gotta have something going. You gotta bring something to the table. And I think we touched on this a little bit last week with the Gabrielle
Yeah.
Union thing and the 50-50. This day and age, two is better than one, people. I don't know where we missing that at. Like,
I mean, if it takes a whole village to raise a child, of course, that's what's gonna happen. And I'm lay this down though, because I'm gonna piggyback off what you said. Women ain't never just got that way, right? So we're already smart, right? That's why we was built as the help partner for a man, because that's what we are. We are very smart. We are very educated people. We are meant to help. We got ideas. Like, look at all the women that invented all of this stuff. Like, all black women did this. This is what they do. They do this already, right? You know. So, but to touch on that, I think, like, I don't know. Yeah, you say the time has changed. Yes, the time has changed, and so everything else changed too.
right.
Because I don't believe in my heart that a woman has true 100% respect for a man that's not really on his shit. I don't believe that in my heart. That's just how I feel. That's my thing about it is, like, it's many
I
probably beg to differ, but I know somewhere in the back of her head, she still got that thought.
I agree. I totally agree. I don't think a woman, a woman, I don't think a woman respects a man that's not doing anything. But you keep taking us back to the man not doing anything. We talking about the man having the money and the woman not doing anything.
Well,
Do you? And there's some people that believe that it's okay for a woman not to have her own money as long as her man have money. But we wasn't raised like that.
no, we wasn't, but I'm still instilled on this right here. If he can't take care of me, right, I don't need to be with him. I'm
But
47 and I don't need to be with him. That's how I feel, right? Because I mean, what woman don't want her man to take care of her? Like, what? I don't.
it's a different. But it's a difference from taking care of her than you having your own money
Right.
and being able to do things for yourself if you want to. Like, I don't know nobody in 2023 is just going to their husband for everything. I mean, my husband give me money to get my hair done every now and then. He give me money to get my mani and patty, and every now and then he give me money for different stuff. But not every time it needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? No.
Right. Well, I mean, he got all the money. She don't got the money.
Do you think
The
that's
righteous way is to help her as him being her spouse, to help her to her gifts. Right. You
yeah.
got the money. You can put her. I know many guys that put women in the best places in the world for real, and I know some hell of a women that did put themselves in their own place.
Why
So it's
would
kind of
you?
like off and on with me because I didn't seen it all.
Yeah.
But
Well, let's go to the letter, early. We still ain't even read the letter.
I know
And
we
it is
talking.
associated with something about that. Let's see what your thing about it is with this. Dear Yetta and Tree, I'm married to a man from a different country and he has a different culture. We have an amazing relationship, and he's my best friend. We do everything together: grocery shop, date nights, travel, etc. He is a wonderful husband, but he doesn't contribute financially. I've told him that this is a big problem for us. I just
I can't today with this. I don't know where we went with this today, but okay.
in his country the people are poor, so he sends money to his family. His
Hmm.
parents are wonderful, humble people who I love dearly. He doesn't earn as much as I do, but I do not feel that should stop him from making financial contributions to our life. He makes a decent salary and can buy groceries and pay for dinner, but he doesn't. I pay for everything: cars, gas, living, groceries, coffee, phone. We agreed that after he paid off debt, he would put some money in savings, leaving him $1,000 for himself. That's half a year's salary in his country. For the last 3 months, he has made no contributions. I've never told him not to help his family, and I've been generous with them as well. It worries me that he is only concerned with his family back home and not family we have built together. Money is signed, money is the issue.
Now, my question is this is my question. I sure wish these people can pop on the show and talk because I would like to ask her, how the hell was he when you met him? Right? Because
Oh,
for some reason, I'm just saying, some reason women think when they get married, shit's supposed to be change the person. However, you picked him up is how the hell he is. Know that,
yeah,
right?
I agree
So,
with that. What else you got, really?
man, really, I'm gonna tell you something, man. It just is what it is. Some of these problems that people are having, baby, they already knew it was a problem. It just don't feel no damn good no more, right?
We
It
got
just
a
don't feel
little
good no more.
Noon on my Instagram. What's up, Noon? We got Mimi.
Yeah,
What's
we got
up,
our
Mimi?
people out today, and I love y'all, man.
We
I'm
got
glad. What do
Rochelle.
y'all
Let's
think
see
about
what our
this?
chat liners are saying. Rochelle says she already showed she can hold it down. That's the truth. She taking
Right.
care of anything. That she said that part. What you said that part. What was he doing before? Well, I think the letter kind of describes it. He's from a poor country,
Right.
so he has a poor mindset. And a lot of times when people come from those countries, what's her name again? Money's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Money's the issue. A lot of times when people come from poor countries, they automatically feel that people in the United States is rich, even though
Yeah, we are wasteful people.
even though we work hard, even though people work and take care of their families, pay their bills, and do different things like that. But they have the mindset that United States people is rich. So that's one of the things you got to look at when you marry a person that's not of this country.
Mm-hmm.
Um, their mentality is already that you have money. And so that's why he probably feels like he don't have to pay. Everybody don't have that the mentality to know that you have to pay something where you laying at.
Yeah, but
Especially
if he
if they
come
out
from
of the
a poor
country.
stuff, so
But
it's kind of hard to say that, man, because the
he
way he
sent
come.
he's sending his family money.
So
My
that means he got sense enough to know responsibility. Hold on now. Hold
yeah,
on. Right? And so you know if you married her, you know what a marriage is supposed to be like, right? She let him get too damn comfortable. She should have called that out when she was dating him.
from get
Don't
go.
wait till you then switch vows and now I don't want this that way and I don't want this that way. Because if he came from a poor country, his value of a dollar ain't like your value of a dollar.
He said
I'm
yes.
sorry.
Yeah, maybe.
That's it.
Right.
Love just don't bring you into it's more than that, man. It's more than that, man. It's way more than that.
Yeah, it is. And I think she set herself up for this, man.
He
She set
definitely
herself
did.
up. I remember we used to talk about this all the time. You always teach a man how to take care of you. He don't just come into the relationship knowing the things that you like, knowing the things that you want, knowing
Absolutely,
how
ma'am.
you want to be treated. That kind of stuff starts in the beginning.
Always.
In the beginning.
Always.
I remember having to take my husband to the mall with me, and we just he thinking we just out and about. We go to the mall, and I go to the perfume counter, and I buy my bottle of perfume, and I look back at him and tell him, I'm buying this now to show you this is what I like. This is how I take care of myself. I
Right.
don't I don't like the 99-cent perfume. I don't do the Bath and Body Works spray perfume. I do this perfume. This is my smell right here. And
Hmm.
so and that started in the beginning. In the
Hmm.
beginning.
So he know.
So if you ain't put that down in the beginning, money's the issue. That's why. That's
Who
why
paid for the wedding, man?
I think she did. He
Oh,
just
well, she bought that. She bought that whole entire problem, dude.
Yep. Let's see what
Yeah, she
Mimi
got no
said. Mimi
choice.
on Instagram. Hey, Mimi. She said she should have laid everything out on the table before she married him. Now he's gotten too comfortable. Exactly, Mimi. Like, why would you marry a person and you're doing all of this,
Hmm.
not having them do anything, and then now money's an issue. Money's an issue. How? What?
I can't make this up.
Look, and Rochelle said, since she's married, she is going to have to teach him, and he's has to be willing to learn and change. And she said, yes, Yetta, she bought that. She did. She
Yeah.
bought that issue. But like Rochelle said, it's y'all married. I mean, so y'all stuck together. I don't think you should leave him because he won't do anything because you set yourself up for that. I think money is an issue. What you really should do is get him some United States counseling from a real man.
Right.
Hopefully, he ain't got his green card yet. Where you
Yeah.
can hold
Other
that.
countries, they go to a well and get water, right? We go to the bathroom to get water, right? So, you have to be open to all of that when you marry somebody that's not from here. You got to be, you want to get off into their life, and ask questions, not sit there and that's what I said last week though. Women really believe, and like I said, I'm a woman. I had babies, all that wonderful. I love stuff too, but a man do not know what's going on in your mind because he don't even know what's going on in his own damn mind all the time, right?
You can't read your mind.
No, he can't. So you can't expect for him to say, and you buying food every night. You is working to get the food. You buying the food. You sitting it on the table because I'm
And
sure that y'all had some time where y'all wasn't married,
he
right?
got a job, really, with a nice salary, she said.
And and he knows how to take care of his family.
Yes.
Why he don't know how to take care of this family?
Mimi said, my brother made that same mistake when he married a Jamaican, and now they are divorced. A whole lot of people make that mistake. Them people get married, want to marry somebody from United States to get that green card and get over here and get a good job and really already have a family back home that they
A
taking care of.
whole family.
And that's what I was gonna say. She need to look and see if it's just his parents he's taking care of and not a wife and kid. Because those people be having a whole family over
They
there.
sure do. 2 and 3 families for that by both cousins. Like
Yeah.
you better know what you dealing with, right? Like what did the old folks, the old ladies used to tell us? You better be careful who you have babies by, and you better be careful who you marry. Know who you finna lay down with every night before stuff start popping up. Boom, boom, boom. And you don't know why the hell he acting like that. Well, he acting like that because he been acting like that.
Exactly. I'm a firm believer in what Maya Angelou said. People always show you who they are. They always tell you and show you who
Uh,
they are.
yes, yes, absolutely.
You just got to believe them. What we as humans do, especially women, we fall in love and is blinded by every flag, everything this man has said to us that's a red flag. Hey, Tease is in the
Oh,
house.
babies.
Let me see what Rochelle said. Rochelle said she's not stuck because that was one of the main problems with my ex-husband. And if he can't change or won't, then she can leave. Now he sees and doing good for himself. But I'm good, but I'm gone. She said, now
Mhm.
he sees and I'm doing good and doing good for himself, but I'm gone. Yeah, I I a tenant, had a tenant, and this is a good example of this situation. Black couple, the woman, they're not married, but they've been together for some years. The woman was taking care of the rent every month. Every month. I didn't even think her dude had a job. She was taking care of it every month. And she was telling me how she's tired of doing everything by herself.
Right.
And so she doing it every month, every month, every month. And so she finally, when the lease was time, she was like, ma'am, I'm not renewing my lease. She said, but I don't want to see him homeless. So can he just stay on the lease by himself? So me, I'm like, well, do he got a job? Yeah, he been having a job for years. Okay. Is he gonna pay the rent? Yeah, he said, I don't know. He said he gonna pay it, but I'm just reaching out for him. So I said, okay, well, I'll give him a separate application, have him fill it out, check his stuff. Check the stuff, everything squeaky, got a good job, been on it for years. Soon as that woman moved out, that man been paying his rent on time every month.
Because he
Ain't
didn't want her around him. He didn't. 9 out of 10. It just don't be that he passive and sometimes broke, or it be because he don't want to be bothered with your ass, and that's just how it go. I'm sorry, but I don't know no man gonna let you walk in a store and pop out your credit card every time. How many times you got to pop out your credit card to get it? That he ain't got a damn thing, or and if he do got something, he don't want to give it to you, man.
yeah. Look,
That's a
Rochelle.
no brainer right there, like straight up.
And I think, but for me, as on the business side, I don't have no opinion about it as long as I get my rent. I whatever y'all do. But how I look at it, my thing about it
Mm-hmm.
is that he's pretty scandalous though.
Oh yeah,
Period.
definitely.
Because I've watched this woman struggle paying her rent and bills where she didn't have to pay late fees because her check didn't come in time.
Mm-hmm.
So where in the heck was he at? And he been living there with her this whole time. How is she struggling having to pay this amount and then pay this amount at the like how was that going on? So I just think like we as people, we gotta understand. If he didn't want her, all he had to say was, this is not working. I
But
need
she
my own.
can.
You had get your own place. I need my own place. That's all you had to say. But don't be living with in the same household with this woman and kids, and you ain't getting given nothing, and you work every day.
You go through that when you kids, man. You don't do that when you grown.
Hi, Donald. Donald said, "Good evening, ladies."
Good
T.
evening. Good evening to you now.
That's right, Tease. He didn't want to be with
He didn't want to
her.
be with her at all. It's just like, damn, you don't need eyes to see that. Like, really, like, oh, girl, her husband got a job. He's sending money to responsibility. First of all, he's sending money to his family. He doing that religiously, but you are over there unhappy. When you watching him put his everything into this. That's where he'll be at.
That's where he need to be at, but he can't go there because he can't work. He can't work in the United States, and he probably got his green card. Mimi said, "Oh, we got what's up, sister? We got Ava in the house. Kelly
Hey, my
Sunshine,
cousin, love
7
you.
Then we got the people
Bill, what's going on, baby?
1489 just joined. What's up, baby?
Yeah,
Mimi said, "That's why I'm single now and love it
ain't nobody got time for that.
because I'm tired of sorry
But
that
you
don't
know,
want to do nothing." Hey, sister. I know that's right, Mimi. Listen, you know the old saying, I could do bad by myself, baby, period.
man,
There's
it's so
so
easy.
many toys out there that even men can do bad by themselves, period.
Right.
They got all kind of stuff now. So, honey, yeah. Money issues brought her own issues. What closing remarks you have for her? What solution you have? Because we always give our people a solution, really.
I mean, the solution is that she's gonna have to sit down and talk to this dude and get a better understanding because their communication got a hell of a gap in it, obviously, because he making too many moves as a responsible person and too many irresponsible things with her. So she really need to get that. She really need to talk to him because that don't sound like nothing, but they gonna end up not together anyway. So the marriage really gonna go to hell anyway. I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. Like you can't keep building a bear, building a guy. You can't keep doing that, right? When you young, you get with a dude, you know, you want him to have the same shirts you got and shoes and all that. But in your 40, who's handling the life insurance, right? Who's handling the business? You. That's not no, no. So I
Listen,
really don't have no solution for her but to sit him down and holler at him because they ain't on the same page. They unevenly yoked.
right, right. Listen, money with issues. My thing about it is, my solution for you, girl, is to sit down. First of all, you might need him to talk to a black, I don't know if you're black or white because it don't say, but let's take the black out of it. You might need him to talk to a responsible married husband that you know. You might need to be friends with some married couples that you know that'll give him the bridge to have a friendship with a good married man. Or you might need to take him to counseling to sit him down, because this is the solution right here. That for my thing about it, solution. Sit him down and tell him your expectations and give him a deadline on and write out the bills. Write out
Mm-hmm.
the bills. If you good with spreadsheets, make a spreadsheet. I made me and my husband one. It's real easy. Make a spreadsheet with all of the bills on there: gas, car, insurance, how much you spend for food.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Donald, I see you. Make that list out. Make that list out. Sit him down. Show how much all of that costs,
Mm-hmm.
and let him know that what percentage. Now you make more than him, so you can either give him a percentage or you can give him half. And then it's up for him to make more money. However you want to work it out, he needs a percentage to be paying for his living expenses. Um, and if he can't do that by your deadline, I would say peace, especially if he ain't got no green card.
Well, hell, if she married him, he got one now, and 9 out of 10, when they get that, they don't want to
It,
do nothing anyway. But
it
go
take
do
a
their
it
thing.
take a minute for them to get that green card. It take about 5 years. They got to prove that they have a real legit marriage.
I wonder how long they was married.
I don't know, but I ain't finna be taking care of nobody grown that got a job. I don't care what mama them doing in the other country. If that's the case, you need to bring them out here so they can get some jobs. That's how that would work.
That would have been the best
That's
bet.
a good solution.
Yeah, that is definitely. I mean, shit, lay it down on the table, yeah, yeah, because I don't know really.
Yeah, because if bring them out there, bring them out here. Since y'all married, they family, get them a visa. It might be expensive, but it's more expensive for you taking care of him. Have him to pay for it. While
Right?
you funding everything, have him to get that visa to get out here so he ain't got to send no more money down there.
Period.
Now
Boom.
he got to feed the family in the household with me.
Yeah.
That's my thing about it is. Let me see. No, T said people need to know you don't gotta marry these folks. Just love them unconditionally. That part.
No, because people are marrying for all the wrong things, tease. Some people just be married just to have a picture on Facebook, baby girl. Some
We
people
got
get married because they
Titus.
really in love. Some people get married because they don't want to sleep alone. Everybody got their own little selfish reasons why they get married. That's why it's
Right.
always a damn problem there because they it's already a string to this already.
Let me see. We got Titus. We shouted his brand out a couple of weeks ago, I think on our first show. He
Hmm.
wanted to join the live. Hold on one second. Let me see if he's still on. Or maybe he just pressed it. Okay, he probably don't want to join. All right, Titus, but we do got to get you on, Titus, so you can tell us more about your business and how you got it started. Mimi says she needs to divorce and move on. I agree. If he get honey, give him his, do your expectations. Try to fix the problem before you go to that extreme. But I think she created this problem herself. Hey, Titus.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
You doing great. What you doing?
Man, you know I'm always working.
You are definitely working. I see.
I'm always moving and grooving, doing something.
You on patrol? You keeping us safe out here?
I'm trying to. You know how these people are out here.
Yeah, crazy. You got to be safe yourself. You got to be safe yourself.
I'll let you get back to you doing your thing.
All right.
You doing big things.
No, you are doing big things. Listen, we got to get you to come on the show and tell us about the Ozell brand, dude.
Oh yeah, I like that name.
Okay, because my really yellow star, she got some questions for you too, and she's they're in California, and so yeah, so we have fun on the show. You see the show, we have fun on the show. So yeah, we're gonna make a show. We're gonna get you on the show so you can tell us all about it. Okay.
All right, yes, ma'am. Let me know. Thank you.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Have a good one.
Okay. Yeah, that was Titus. He on patrol and everything. Ah,
I'm
see,
glad.
we even got policemen looking at our show. Really?
That's what's
What?
up. You know, we going there. We going there. We going there.
All right, all right. So let's go. We gotta highlight our black brand. But before we do is, do we still got the bleeper on?
No, the bleeper he chimed off. I want him to come back though.
I'll locate him because I didn't want to go to him right now anyway. I'll go to him later. Let's highlight our brand. First, I'll let you go because you got a good one too.
Okay, well I'm gonna get a shout out to
Go ahead, Rolly. I'm listening.
my black business owner that's in LA. Her name is Faithful Skincare in LA.
All
She
right.
does facials. She does things for men. Waxing, whatever you need. She's on Instagram though. Holler at her. It's Faithful Skincare in LA. You can book with her. She'll come to you. Book her in her DM. She great. Get that skin back together for you.
Come on now.
She does backs. She does arms. She does everything. It's the summertime coming. Go get them things hollered at right now.
Y'all better get it done. You know I am big on skincare. I'm a kid that grew up with bad acne. And I remember my grandmother, bless her heart, she used to say, "Come here, Tricia. Them pimples come on my face." She but somehow, traumatic experience, traumatic. But my grandmother had to. I wasn't finna say no. Not at all. But I am huge on skincare. And a lot of people in our race think that we don't need sunblock, and we do. We really do. We really do.
Totally.
You
Yeah.
know it because your
I
skin.
had to take myself off of mute real quick because we think that we are all fine and our skin is fine. But I'm gonna give you this to do tonight. Go in the bathroom, take your clothes off, look at your face and your chest.
Right.
And then you're gonna see how much your aging has
Your
came on your
hands too.
face.
Your
Yes.
hands too.
But Faith will get you right. Holler at her though. Faithful Skincare in LA. Holler at your girl though. Get them bathing suits, them booties right. Y'all got all them booties out there. You might as well get them sparkling clean, damn it.
That's what I'm
You
talking
don't
about.
want no gunshot looking ass anyway. So get it together.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all mine, and I am kind of. Hold on. I'm kind of. I had all of this up, but my computer shut down. Remember, but I gotta give y'all mine, honey, because this black woman is killing the game,
Mm-hmm.
killing the game, baby. So I don't have. Let me see. I'm gonna share my screen in a minute. But she killing the game. We call her. Well, her business name is, I want to say it fully, Queen Boss, with the boss spelled as BAWSE. On Instagram, she's Queen Boss, boss spelled as BAWSE_. She is amazing. She's your favorite body sculpting specialist. And she happens to be one of our people,
You
one of
better know it.
our family member. We know her as Silent, real
Mhm.
name Quila, but
Yes.
she is bomb, baby. Let me share my screen so I can show y'all some pictures. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go to her gram.
Yeah, sorry out here doing her thing for
She
sure. For
is
sure.
doing her thing, baby, and I am proud of her.
Mhm.
Listen,
Look at my girl,
we
man. That's
spelled,
what's up.
do you see her?
I see her.
Yes, she's at linktree /boss BASSE body BAWDY fitness apparel. She also sells fitness apparel. And look at my girl. She is, honey, her apparel. Yes. This is some of her work that she do. She do post-op body sculpting. So if you've had lipo, if you've had a tummy tuck, if you've had a BBL or whatever you've had, this body, she gets you back in. Well, the surgery gets you, does this thing, but there's aftercare that you need to do, like this right here. Can you see it, really?
Yes, I can, and that's what you need.
Just like right here to keep it going. And she's in Las Vegas. So it's called Las Vegas post op care is what she doing. And this right here is a post op massage. They're
Mm-hmm.
they're being done after clients, well, she says after she do that post-op massage right there, her clients feel a sense of relief. So as we all know, um when you have any kind of surgery, and here's the after. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Go on, girl.
Look at that. So as you know, when you have any surgery, you have to have some kind of post-op care. Look at my girl Sai just killing it.
Yes, she is.
I had her surgery, so I'm so proud of Sai was diagnosed, and she spoke on this too. She was diagnosed with I think pre-diabetes,
Mm-hmm.
and she lost a lot of weight. She changed her whole eating habits, started working out and everything. Shoot, next thing I know, Sidon got her whole body done, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Elle did a whole um she did a whole, what is it called, videography about it. You can follow her from the before she had it to after she had it, and I think it's great. She give you a lot of tips. She also talks about the pain afterwards. She also talks about, just different things that she went through during the surgery. So I'm excited for my girl Sasa.
Right.
Hold on, let me take the
Go side.
so yeah, check my girl out. Sai actually sold me a waist trainer. She also has the waist trainer things. She sold me one. I use it when I go walking. I just started using it because I'm starting to gain a little weight back. So it's time for me to start training my waist while I can, if I can.
Well, I know I can't go up under that knife because of the previous conditions that I suffer from. Half of y'all know, half of y'all don't know. But what I can do is get me a corset, latex, baby. Hold all the rim and get me trim. Only the real, so you don't, support my girl.
Look at T said, yes, yes, yes. I out there in Vegas with T's. Listen, I haven't even had an operation, but I just want to go and get rubbed on. So I look, that junk look. I call
Ain't that
Sasha.
the truth? I was just gonna say that too. Just
I feel like
rub on me here.
good, man. You see that rub? We just gotta go let her rub us
Yeah, I
down.
need to rub.
Yeah,
Especially
you
with my condition, to be honest.
had the body
But
all
my
greased
condition,
up and stuff. Rub me into shape, son.
for real, girl. Let me see your magic fingers. That's my
I told her
girl.
when I come out there, she gonna have to rub me into shape. Besides, you are the black business owner that I chose for the week. You doing your thing. I'm so proud of you. You have
Yes.
taken your business to another level. I remember you telling me you have to you have to show people, you have to be the show. Basically, you have to show them and then they buy from you. And that's what you have done. You
Right.
have you you
Better be
already
showed and told.
you already was a wonderful a woman, a wonderful person, a giver. You're not a taker, you're a giver. But you have taken your life to another level, and I'm so proud of you. We're proud of you, right, Relly?
Yes, baby. You already know it. You already know.
Side and came. We didn't all came a long way, and I'm so proud of you,
Yes,
Side, out
we have.
there.
Don't
Mimi
look like
said,
nothing we've
all
been
right,
through.
all right. I'm proud of you too. Look, Mimi said, I'm proud of you too. Mimi, proud of you too, Si. So keep doing your thing, baby. Keep doing your thing.
Believe that, because I'm gonna support you, baby, at all times.
At all times. It don't stop.
It don't never stop.
And she already know whatever she sell, I always end up buying. I buy from
Yes,
all of our people. I do. I just bought some jewelry from Tonda Leia. That's what
that's
you need.
right.
Tonda's be selling some good jewelry.
You support your people.
Yeah, and her
Support
stuff
you, because you
too.
support all the rest of these people.
Bye.
People.
Yeah, Tonda stuff lasts. All
Yeah.
right. So now it's time for a little hootie who's gossip. A little hootie who's gossip.
Yes.
Right. I want to start off with though, before we get into the celebrity stuff, I want to start off with this conversation real briefly. And I know we're going to touch on this a little bit later because this is a deep conversation to have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys are aware of it or not, but I know I just told you, Riley, about it. There
Mm-hmm.
is a shortage with chemotherapy
Right.
medication across America. And there's a huge red alert right now with FDA that the FDA has put out about this. And they actually started reporting on this February 10th. They put this report out that one of the medications there's a shortage of. There's two medications in chemo. One is called cisplatin, and the other one is called carboplatin. So
Mm-hmm.
on in February, one of those, um, they reported it was a shortage. In April, the FDA reported there's a shortage in the other one. So we have a shortage in two major major medications for
Mm-hmm.
cancer patients. And they said these two drugs usually are used in the chemotherapy for bladder cancer, lung cancer, ovarian cancer, and testicular cancer. And I do know like that all of that is huge. That's
Very
huge.
good.
What I don't understand about this is the pharmaceutical company is, and I have to just do a little more research on it because it's saying that the drug manufacturer that specializes in this drug has left the market,
Yeah, yeah.
has gone, left the market. And the FDA is working directly with their shareholders or their people to try
Mm-hmm.
to get them to come back into
Mm-hmm.
the market and basically make them some kind of deal. I wonder what's going on with that. Why would they leave the market? I know everything is going up,
Right.
but medication is going up too. So there there's a shortage in hospitals across the United States for this. This is huge because you guys know, and we all done had people that had cancer in our family. You guys know it's a time limit that these patients have to have chemo. So
I mean, they making sure every other drug is on. I don't understand it myself, but dealing with him personally, dealing with the doctors personally, what I do know is that that's the medication for the chemo, right? But it's a medication for lupus called Plaquenil, and that went amazingly crazy during the COVID, right?
because
It went
Trump,
amazingly crazy, so that affected people like myself from getting the treatment that I needed. So I went from 60 pills to like 30 pills, right? And so
yeah.
they're
So
making decisions on the wrong things on your life. Your life is being decided upon right now. So
Rochelle said that's all bad. The question is, what is the government up to now? It's always something backhanded. It's always something. And I am not a conspiracy theorist by far. I really can tell you that.
she really not. I am though,
I
right?
am a
I'm
fact
deep, right?
based person.
Mhm.
But common sense tells us
Yeah,
something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I knew something wasn't right when they told us it's a shortage on baby formula.
mm-hmm.
And if you guys notice, I don't know if you noticed, but they told us it's a shortage on baby formula right at the same time where the courts reversed the abortion rights.
Right,
So they're forcing people to have unwanted, maybe sick babies that they can't even feed
right.
because we was having a baby formula shortage.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can't breastfeed. Breastfeeding ain't for everybody. I couldn't
No, it's
do it.
not. I couldn't do it neither.
Rochelle said they are preparing for another major epidemic of something.
I
Rochelle,
believe it. I believe it.
is she a conspiracy theory? Oh, you
I
facts.
am too.
It's something, something.
Population control, y'all.
Yeah.
That's what it is, right? Now that you can listen, right? Some people in the world is black and white. I see stuff in color, right? It is something going on, right? Population control, right? Your food is up, your medicine drying out, rent is high as hell.
Okay, I'm about to play the other side of the population control. Well, if it's population control, why are they stopping abortions?
That's population control for them
That's
to,
adding more.
well, I mean, they ain't worried about what it's adding more to because these people right now today are already conditioned not to have babies, right?
But
They already conditioned.
see, this is why the conspiracy theory stuff don't work with me.
Period. They're not trying to have
Because
no babies,
if
man.
it's population control, why are they taking away abortions? If they're killing people, why are they taking them? I don't know. I don't understand it. Rochelle said they are becoming a minority. Who's becoming a minority? They want more white babies. True, true, and true. That's why we are. That's why I always said that abortion rights didn't really apply to us. It didn't. It didn't really apply to us because it's more white girls and women having abortions than it is black women.
Yeah, because black girls just totally not trying to have no babies. Period. They don't want babies because they don't have money, so
All
they
right.
not too worried about you.
All right. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. I know we're going to get back on it when we talk more about lupus and what Trump's statements did to Morelli and her condition with lupus. And what's the name of that medicine?
Black one now.
That medicine. And when COVID was real intense, he, told the world that this medicine, which happens to be the medicine that keep my really living, is and feeling great is, and then everybody started buying this medicine out of control, and so for the patients that had people that had lupus, they wasn't able to get the medicine that they needed to keep them living
Exactly.
good. So always a flip side. Mimi said the world has just gone crazy. It has. We're upside down, Mimi. I mean, you really just got to do what's good for you and your family and pray and pray for the best. I don't even let that stuff steer me up no more. I cannot let it steer me up no more because we honestly don't know what the heck is going on. Period. We don't.
We know
And
it's a lot though.
and then they tear it. They use stuff to pin people against each other, like with the COVID vax, the unvax. Everybody going at it. If you vax, you crazy. If you unvax, you crazy. You just don't know. It remind me of in a political race. I know y'all know these commercials. I can't stand when a general election comes. You got if you love your mother, then vote yes on Proposition 1.
Right.
If you love your kids, then vote no on Proposition 1. And you're like,
What am I supposed to do?
what? So it's been out of control. It's been. Mimi said they need Jesus in the world.
They do need Jesus. I mean, now they not just controlling your food, your medicine. They controlling your thoughts and your cheering. I think that's supposed to be the most highest thing right now.
We
It
got
is
Barbie Jones in the house, our little cousin in the house. We gave her business
oh,
a shout out
baby.
for the last week or the week before last. We got Barbie Jones in the house. We gonna get her on here one time too, because
Yeah.
all the people that we shout out their business, we got to get them to come on the show one
Yeah,
time
we really
and
do.
tell us how they got started. Tell us about the difficulties in it and the successes that's
Hmm.
in it, and tell us how it's beneficial for them and their family, and just
Right.
be an encouragement to other people that want to get their stuff started. But Barbie Jones is in the house. She say, "Be knowledgeable, but don't live in fear." Exactly,
Amen.
exactly, exactly. That's why I say you got to get to the point where you understand what's going on in your life and it prioritize what you're doing. Make sure You and the family is good and gonna be good. The lineage that comes after you, pray on everything and let God handle the world. Let him handle the rest.
Amen.
Because people that know Jesus don't live in fear. COVID didn't scare me. I'm
Me
sorry.
neither.
It didn't. When you know Jesus and you love him with all your heart and soul, you don't live in fear. You don't. Because you already know it's out of your control, but it's in the
Definitely.
Lord's. I don't care. Every knee shall bow. The devil don't do nothing without permission from God. And sometimes the Holy Spirit finds the devil to mess with you. Understand? Read your Bible. That's in Job. It happened to him. It could happen to you. So, and that is just to say, God controls the devil. He controls everything.
Everything. And that should let
So when you're
everybody know
his
that's
child,
listening. You don't control nothing.
when you're his child, you don't have a worry because your father controls everything.
My grandson said, Granny, he said, you know, if God feed the birds, he'll feed us too.
Hey,
That's my
hey,
grandbaby, 9 years old. Yeah, that part right there.
and what's his name? What's your grandson?
Josiah. Yo Yo Rich though. That's his
King
tag name.
Josiah. I
Josiah,
told
my
I
man,
told
baby.
him when that baby was born, he gonna be a preacher.
That baby
I
know.
told him that. He gonna be a preacher.
That baby know.
Rochelle said, out of the mouth of babies. That's right. God
Yes.
gives it to him. God gives it to him.
hmm
All right, let's move on. The queen of rock and roll has died, really.
Yes, man.
Miss Tina Turner has passed away at the young age of 83 years old. Well, one thing I can say is
Tina
she
did that.
she lived to see 40 two times.
That is a fantastic woman, unapologetic woman. She was amazing, y'all. She had a story too.
Yes, she did.
She
Yes,
had
she
a
did.
story for you.
She told it, and that movie, her story, still a hit. I still watch it. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
her story. She was the comeback kid for me, and the story is inspirational. It shows you, it teaches you that you can go through hell and hot water and still make it out on top.
Still make it out with no scars and scrapes.
Yeah, but you got to get out. You
Yeah,
got to
you
get
gotta get
away.
out.
She had to get out. She had to get out, and she did. And when she did, she went higher than
She was hot.
where she was. I like her old music with Ike, but I love her rock and roll music.
Yeah, me too.
I love her.
Tina said, "What love got to do with it?"
What's love got to do? Love don't got nothing to do with it because you can love somebody and not be with them. That's wisdom right there, baby.
You
Love
better know it.
dang thing to do with. Come on, you gonna send me into the oldie station?
You already know it. You
Yeah,
already know it. She should be bumped though for the. She should be. Everybody should pay homage to her music, man.
yeah. They've been playing it on Amazon Music. They got all of her stuff going and going and going. I've been listening to it today.
hmm
Yeah, Miss Tina Turner with them beautiful legs.
Man, she had insurance on her legs, baby.
Yeah, and everybody knew she had insurance on her legs. Everybody knew it. All right, I got one more. But do you got anything celebrity wise you want to talk about before we I got one more that might shock the world, but it really didn't shock me. I kind of figured it out. And that is, did you know that? Okay, you probably, let me see. You do. You kind of, so the three amigos, right? What's the
Right.
three amigos' name? What's their name, right? Let me see if you know. Your
Are you
computer
talking about
didn't.
the rappers?
Yeah.
The rappers, really?
Yes. What's their name?
Oh no, I mean I didn't heard they music and all that stuff and all that, but I'm gonna just be real with you. I listen to some of their stuff already, but you already know me. Like you don't even have to ask me no question like that though. Mm,
Right, that's why I laugh. And I wouldn't know their name
I like
probably
it.
either
I know they
if
got a
I
phone.
was doing social content now. Cause I ain't into. They do got some good songs though. But you're gonna know who they are when I say it.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is married to Cardi B, Offset. That's her husband.
Mm-hmm.
The
Right.
other two, one got
Mm-hmm.
killed in Houston, Texas. Takeoff. Remember him? He got shot in
Right.
the
Right.
head.
Yeah.
His uncle was in
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
accident. So Quavo, Takeoff, and Offset is the three amigos. Now it was always said that Quavo and Offset is uncle and nephew. I mean Quavo and Takeoff is uncle and nephew.
Mm-hmm.
Takeoff is the one that got killed. Offset is Cardi B husband, which broke off from the group before Takeoff got killed. But everybody always believed that he was their cousin. They always put it out to the world. And I just found out he just did an interview and said he's really not their cousin. He's not their blood cousin. He actually only went to school with Quavo, but grew up with him because they went to school together in the sixth grade. So he grew
Okay.
up with him like family. But
Mm-hmm.
I really thought that that was their blood family. So that was my little 2 cent about that. I don't really know them like that. I got more into them when Takeoff got murdered because I was getting into social content. Well, I was into social content at that time already, but I got into them at that time. I really didn't know. I knew the three amigos, but I didn't. And I knew Cardi B had married one, but I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't really into their music. They really made some good
Yeah,
music,
they do got some good music.
certain ones, but to me, a lot of this new rap sound alike. It all sound alike. It's kind of hard to distinguish whose song is who.
I mean, everybody sound like they be high as hell to me.
And they all using this the T-Pain, what is the time the tune,
Mm-hmm.
this Roger Zapp thing, so you don't know who nobody is no more. But anyway, that's my 2 cent. That's my thing about it is, and that's all for Hootie Who's gossip. Rochelle said Tina Turner's story is real inspiration. Yes, it is. You can take it in a lot of directions. It's encouraging, it's educational, it's a lot of wisdom up in it. It's a lot going on up in it, period. Relationship wise, it's a lot. It depicts how um, young black women, I do know, was being kind of pimped off by their parents back in the days.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I mean, not even back in the days, but I believe I even brought this up to you. Women used to tell their daughters, "You don't want no man that it ain't no doctor. You gonna marry your doctor or you a lawyer, somebody that got something." That's where the pimping started off at.
It really did. It really
Yeah.
did. And
So now they grown and he got to be a certain way. And it's funny because half of the women back in the days that was pushing that narrative was with the most terrible man in the world
right,
that was whooping her ass every day.
right, right. And
So
then yeah, it's just a wrong narrative. It gives you sense of pimps and hoes.
yes, definitely.
That's what it gives you a sense of because it's not an arranged marriage because you're not arranging a marriage. You're
Mhm.
basically they were selling their kids. And
Turning them off.
yeah. And I can say a lot about that. Hey, Art is in the house.
What
What's
it do? What it do?
we got our family
Stretchy
came up
stretch. Love
here.
you, man.
Yeah, but we can say a lot about that. What we got? What you got coming up? You got anything coming up? I know next week on our show it's gonna be amazing. We're
Oh,
gonna go in deep about the injustice system. About
yes.
we're gonna do some research about some things. We're gonna go in deep. We're gonna talk about some things. Hopefully, we could bring some people up that can
Mhm.
talk about it that's had issues with um injustice. And we're just gonna talk about some things and see if we can get some things out there to try to help. One good thing about the justice system is in the state of California, they're releasing a lot of lifers. I would love to get, I wonder if Adrian will come on the show. That would be great.
Yeah, if he's not working, he should.
Yeah,
'Cause
we gotta
that'll be
get
a
in
great
contact with
segment
him.
there.
I'm gonna send him a text and see. He been doing knockout, been doing big things. Let me just advertise him for a minute. He been on the stage with senators and stuff talking about the justice system and getting inmates back into society
Right.
to be successful.
That is my mission, y'all. I'm gonna be man.
I want to shout him out, and he's our family. That's your baby daddy. It's our family. He did almost 20 years in prison. 20 had a life sentence. Started rehabilitation in prison. I witnessed that. Started using the tools that they give them, the classes. Started really applying it to his mindset. Um, Learning all that he could. Went to parole. They said come back. They told him what he needed to do. He got down to a level, all the way from a level 4 to a level 2. Did everything, walked a fine line, bit his tongue when he needed to, dropped the flag, did everything he needed to, and went back to parole, wrote them, and they let him out. Let
Yep,
him
it's
out to a
easy.
halfway house, and it didn't stop there. So that's why I'm giving him this shout out, because he wasn't the one that found Jesus in jail and got out and and was still a menace. He really applied that stuff not only to get out on parole, but he keep applying those tools from those courses that he took, from those classes that he took, from the different things that he learned up in there. He applied that. He's still applying that to his life. Man, now got 2 jobs, going to be buying his own house off of parole, and only been out of jail 1 year with a life sentence. Ain't looked back. Ain't looked back. Rochelle said, God is good. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But you have to be the willing person. You have to want it. You have to go out and you have to apply it to your life. You can't just say, I want to do, I want to do, I want to get out, I want to come home. And we're gonna talk about this next week, because I'm gonna go in deep.
Well,
Because
I'm giving a shout out to my babies that's incarcerated right now. I know y'all watching right now. I just here to let y'all know I'm glad that you guys supporting me on here, supporting my rally while we do these things. I'm gonna never forget about you. I'm gonna always push the agenda to free my homies, free my family up out of there, and that's just what I'm gonna do. Period. That's how that's gonna go. Sooner
yeah,
or later, you can come to my house. I'm gonna have my center open for prisoners to come home and rehabilitate themselves. So that's what I'm going to school, working really, really hard so I can have this done. So my appreciation goes out to you guys for number one, for encouraging this situation. I love you guys. For the ones that did step out, that's been in there for years, that's pushing positiveness. I appreciate you with your uplifting selves, and holler back at these youngsters out here, right? Because they still trying to be men, but some of them need that great talk from a man, real talk. So
yeah.
just leave yourself open though, because I'm into fixing and not breaking. That's what I do, right? And if we got to move the pottery around to grow that tree, I do that too. So
Art said, "Ain't no looking back once you bounce back."
ain't
That's
no looking back. Ain't nothing like the bounce
for
back
real
though.
ones. For real ones that really want that change, that really want to grow up and be successful and live a successful life. But we do have those that like prison because they always go keep going back. But we'll get more into that next week. We got some good stuff going on next week. We're gonna give some people some shout outs in prison.
Yes.
Our show. We are, Because you know they
I
got
know I ain't good with giving out people names because I
they
be
they
personal.
done stepped the prison game up. They got tablets and stuff going on now.
Yeah, they out there. They man, listen, they love it.
Yeah,
Something for them to do. I'm so glad that we moved on up. Now we can really just be on here to talk,
yeah,
about different stuff, people, different issues, people that's having.
yeah. Well, all right, Riley. Well, once again, my co-pilot, my co-host. Thank you so much for doing this show with me. I love you so much.
Oh, as well. I
Thank
love you to
you
death,
to
baby.
our followers, our supporters. Thank you to all of those people that's been sending us all of these overwhelming Dear Yetta and Tree letters. We
All
are
right.
loving them. They crazy.
Yeah, so y'all stay tuned though, because Yetta Stars at Night will be coming soon.
You need to.
And it's an adult thing. So,
It's
I'm
an
looking out
adult.
for support. Mm-hmm.
You
I
got to do
love
it
it.
on the
Yetta
right
Stars at
platform.
Night, baby.
You got to do it on the right
Yeah.
platform. You need to get back on Clubhouse and don't do that. Art said, Rochelle says she enjoyed us. We enjoyed you too. We couldn't do it without our chat liners. Y'all keep us going. Make sure you come back, Rochelle, for each show if you can catch it. You are number one chat liner. You've been hanging it. You've been rolling it out with us, girl. Art said, I'm a witness to that. Always good to see y'all. Always good to see you too, Art.
Always. You
That
already
never
know.
aged. Art was fine back in the days, and he's still fine. He ain't aged.
He's gonna be fine all day.
Oh, man, black don't crack. Black.
For
Rochelle
sure.
said I have my notifications set now. Yes, please, guys. Y'all been hitting me up. Set y'all notifications, right?
Yes.
Set them up. And if the
Tell
time,
your friend though.
because y'all know we black. If the time change, if we late, like today, I had a big business meeting that I could not get out of. So we had to be an hour and a half off. If it changed, I'm going to always hit up on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and now TikTokers.
All right.
Let y'all know the times change. We moving at an hour back. It will always be moved back an hour if it change, if we're not on time. But I will always let my followers know because I know you guys look forward to the show. You guys have sent me so many DMs. Man, it's a lot of people that love our show. And we ain't even been going that long, really.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to put my new email address up for y'all next week because right now we at a standstill.
All right. So with that being said, to all of our followers, we love you guys. We love you guys. We see you next Wednesday. Remember, we're talking about the justice and injustice system because sometimes it is justice that prevails. But in most cases, it's injustice, and we need to talk about that stuff, right?
Yeah, we
All
really
right.
do.
So until next time, Relly, I'll be calling you a little bit.
That's
See you
right now.
later.
See you
Bye.
later, everybody. Have a good night.